Hey guys, good morning for me. I don't know if it's gonna be morning when I post this or when you're watching it, but good morning. Welcome to, I think, what I'm gonna do a little vlog here, maybe for the day. I need to go out and run some errands. I'm gonna have a little bubbler because we didn't make any coffee and Corey went out for brunch, and so I just figured I'd have a bubbler, but it's the last one. And I've never tried this flavor. Sorry for that noise. It's the Tropical Dreamer, pineapple, mango, apple, and lime. So we'll see, but gonna give it a go. And then I put it in my roommate because it's cold and I don't want to deal with that. Very summery. Definitely pineapple and apple for sure. That's good. I need to go to the post office. I need to go to get gas. I have some stuff to drop off for mail, and then I think I have, do I have my keys? I think I have my Fab Fit Fun box at the post office, and then I thought we could unbox it too, which would go right with this video. It'd be fun. And then my parents are out of town, so I'm driving my mom's car, and I've driven it all week, so I need to go put some gas in it because that'd be rude if I just drove it all week and then left it empty for when they return. So yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do to start the day, and then we'll see where this goes, I guess. Okay, I am back from running errands. I'm sitting here and I'm acknowledging that my house is a mess, but whose house isn't a mess? Like, set lower expectations. Anyway, don't mind any of that. I like the lighting here, and so I'm gonna sit here. This is also Jemmy's zone in the window. We're in the window. She might get mad. She's behind me, just doing her thing, but she might get mad. So, I secured the Fab Fit Fun box. Very excited to go through that with you guys. But I was gonna talk to you while I was getting gas, but it was freaking cold outside. There was people behind me. I was just feeling like very rushed. So I'm talking to you now. Well, I'm gonna open this. I was gonna come on while I was getting gas to say like where I went, like by our post office, I went to Sam's to get gas, Sam's Club, and it's like kind of right by our Walmart, Target, mall, etc. And I was gonna come on to tell you guys I was really like fighting the urge to not like go somewhere else and walk around and spend money and shop, because we've really been trying to be better about refocusing on our financial goals, Corey and I. And that's been hard for me. It's not hard for me to like make the plan. It's hard for me to not like impulse shop or spend money, because that's definitely like a serotonin boost for me, and I need to be better about that. Like, I don't need to buy things to be happy, because if they just sit, it's not doing me any good. So, yeah, I was really trying to resist the urge to go somewhere like Walmart, Target, etc., and just like buy cheap things that are stupid. Like, that's not necessary. So, I successfully did that. I drove away, and I feel like it was because I felt so rushed that I was like, gotta get out of here. So wanted to just share, if you're in the same boat, like feeling like it's been hard trying to save money in this current environment, I get you. I really get you. It's always a struggle for me. I always do this. Like, anytime we go on this type of like need to save money situation, this is probably the best I've done, but I always struggle. So here to tell you you're not alone. That was quite a ramble. I have a giant box because I did a lot of kind of add-ons for Fab Fit Fun. I think it might be easier to keep in front of me. And if you're not familiar with Fab Fit Fun, it's basically like a quarterly subscription box. It's like a quarterly subscription box that can be a mystery
or you can select certain things that you want out of like a specific grouping. It's called customization. Like they let you select out of certain products, or you can not do that and it'll be a total mystery. I'm nosy. I love mystery boxes, but also I want to know everything I'm getting. So I already looked at like when my box shipped, like what did they end up giving me? Spoiler to myself, I guess. But you can make it a total mystery, but you can also do add-ons and stuff. And I kind of did a lot of add-ons this time. This was before the budget conversation, to be clear, because I didn't realize how much I actually added to this, but I feel like at the time they felt all justified. So still drinking my bubbler. Okay. Yeah, she's full in here. They always give you kind of some like generic, like Hello Fresh. This is always in there. This is saying win some kind of tote bag, and I think it's like a scratch. They always have this in there as well. They have the scratch one. I'll usually do it just for fun, but like that's about it. Okay, let's get into it. Jemmy is already mad I'm taking little crinkly papers out. Okay, I'm trying to think if I can like do this in the most effective way. I think the ones, let me start with the things that that was probably loud. Let me start with the things that I didn't pick for myself. Which starting with, this was one of my like surprise items. So I don't pay for this. I pay for the seasonal one, so you don't get to customize everything. Some of the items end up being a surprise. So this was one of them, which I like sneak peeked, looked at because I couldn't help myself. It's the Carez, I think, Pure Greek Olive Shower Gel in Olive Blossom, I do believe. Creamy foam shower gel enriched with toning olive leaf extract, cleanses, gently helps to maintain the natural hydration level for the skin, ideal for everyday use. I wonder what it smells like, but I also kind of like feel like I don't want to open it. I don't like that it's this color. Why does that make me think of like pickle juice? Why is it that color? I hope it smells fine. I mean, I can't imagine the smell I'm thinking associated with this color is what it smells like, or they would never sell any. There's just no way, right? Okay, let's move on. My other like surprise item, the item I did not pick myself personally, was this combination. So this is the new Co. This is shampoo and conditioner. It's their super thick shampoo and conditioner. Really curious about this because I just use drugstore hair care. Don't look at my hair. I personally don't feel like spending the money on fancy hair care products is worth it. Hot take. Maybe you feel differently, but I feel like drugstore hair care, if you get the right things, is fine. Don't know. I mean, it goes in your head and it gets washed out. Like, it's not skincare. It's shampoo and conditioner. So that being said, curious to see what these are about. I like the fact that they have pumps. I'm a total pump girl when it comes to almost anything. I prefer it in a pump. This just says a gentle foaming low pH shampoo. Just a generic description. There's a whole lot more on this. And this says a repairing lightweight conditioner to hydrate and nourish hair. So probably try these, but I also have like 2 shampoos and a conditioner already in my shower. So TBD on like what I plan to do with these, but also I don't know. Part of me is like, if I leave them in the shower, Corey will start to use only the shampoo and then I'll just have a ton of the conditioner left because this is how things go. Okay. The rest of these things I picked, and I think I'm gonna start with this one just because it's the biggest. I actually did the extra like add-on. I paid like $15 extra for this, but I really wanted it. So it's also in the crinkle bag, so it'll be good to just get it out of the way. So I could have chose between, like, I didn't have to pay extra for this if I would have just originally picked it, but I wanted something else that was in its category, so I ended up paying the extra money. It's this gym bag, if you will. It's from the brand Beyond Yoga, and it's called just their backpack. But here it is, and it's actually a lot bigger than I was expecting. But they also had it in a taupe color, which I would have preferred, but that was sold out by the time, or like you couldn't choose that by the time I got there. So basically, it has like this handle that connects to these straps on the back, which are, you know, can be used as like a backpack bag, but it's basically just like a big gym bag, if you will, or they're calling it a backpack, but I'm going to use it as a gym bag. I like that it has this little pocket up here. That's kind of nice. I think my favorite part about it though is it has this bottom part that zips. Gemma is finding the crinkle paper. It has this bottom part that zips open for like shoes, so I can put my tennis shoes in there. So if we go to the gym after work, I literally sometimes will just throw my clothes in like a plastic bag, which is whatever, it is what it is. But then when I go to like bring it in or carry it around anywhere, I'm like, now this is a bag of my plastic clothes. Like it's a plastic bag of my clothes. And then if I go to, once I change, like if I change in our work like bathroom area, because I prefer to just change there. It's like a private space. It's easy for me. And then I can just walk right into the gym versus changing at the gym. But when I change at work, then as I'm leaving, my work clothes from the day are in the plastic bag. Like, I hate it. I mean, and I know I could do better, but then I was like, I know I have this coming. It's gonna be so much nicer. And I can separate my tennis shoes, like if they happen to be dirty, and then I can separate my work shoes because they're dirty. I obviously wore them for the day, and it just looks so much better. Like, I don't know. I was like, to me, for $15, this feels like a win, and no more plastic bag situation. So that's my status with that. Also, I'm gonna like take you. Oh, she ran away. She was literally sitting in the box. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look at this cat. Look at this cat. She's sitting on this thing. Whose cat is this? Somebody come get their cat. She is wild. Okay. Let's take another drink of the bubbler and move on. Okay. I think these next things I did as like, they run this sale where you can like get discounted items, and I think I picked all these up from that. So the first one is this Versed Dew Point moisturizing gel cream, and this is just like a lighter weight moisturizer, but I think this was only $6 when it was on the sale, and I already had this in my like Target favorites wish list, whatever you want to call it, and I want to say it's probably more like 15 or something. So for $6, I was like, this is such a great deal, especially as we go into summer. Like, this feels like a very summer daytime moisturizer for me because I have more oily skin and it gets more humid in the summer. So I felt like that was an easy, fun little thing. And then I also got this Topicals Hydrating Mask. So this is like, for some reason it reminds me of the like Summer Fridays jet lag mask, and I don't know why. It just says apply a thin even layer to cleanse dry skin, leave on for a minimum of 20 minutes, wipe off with a damp cloth. So I'm gonna have to look on more, like on Sephora, on more things like, do you have to wipe it off? Can you leave it on overnight? It's like a thicker, like almost like slugging, you know, situation. But otherwise, I feel like this will be really nice for like when my skin is dry and irritated and itchy, which I've been going through a little bit of skin changes, and like my forehead is super oily. I don't know how much you can really tell because it's early in the day, but like this part of my face and like this part of my face has been super dry over like the past week or two. And so it's been really weird. So this will be nice for that too, if I just need to like do extra moisture. I've been doing like leave on overnight situations, but it'll be nice regardless. Okay. And then this was also in the sale, and same with this, like these were all like discounted. And that's why I added them on. If they were full price, I definitely would not have added them on. But this is the Isle of Paradise. It's their self-tanning mousse, and it's in the lighter shade, but I'm fair. So I'm not trying to be aggressive and go crazy on self-tanner. So I felt like the light was decent. And I recently had heard somebody else talking about like, not the light shade, but this specific brand style of like, not their drops, like this specific one, that they really liked it. And so I was like, okay, let's give it a shot. The only thing that gets me is these are clear. I have another one that's also clear, like a self-tanner. But I'm thinking, I wonder if I mix in my like Drunk Elephant or like bronzy tanning drops, like just a little bit of it, to create almost like a color guard. Like I make it myself color guard. Might be considering that, but super curious to try this out. I feel like with self-tanners, I just get like, I get really excited about them, but then I get super nervous and end up not trying them. So I'm excited about this one, and I have the other one, like I said. So I want to start incorporating those in. Okay, and then my like auto ship every time. I'm like subscribed to these products, if you will. There's a lot of different things that go on in this box. So yeah. But the first one I'm like subscribed to, so it comes to me every single quarter, is the Living Proof Dry Shampoo. And you might be thinking like, why are you subscribed to this every quarter? That maybe is a little bit excessive, because like I just said, high-end hair care doesn't matter, but this is $10 in my subscription. Like it comes to me every quarter and it's $10. And I know this ain't $10. So to me, I can justify that. Like if I'm going to spend $8 on Batiste, but I can get this for $10, give it to me for 10. So I have this in my quarterly subscription. I like it. I think it's a fine dry shampoo. Is it like my favorite of all time? I don't know, because I'm not like out here testing dry shampoo. So whatever, I just like it. I get it quarterly. And then I added this in there, which it might go unless I like really love it. But this was also pretty discounted. It's the Olex No. 9 Bond Protector Nourishing Hair Serum. And so I was really curious on trying this. Wow, I can't believe how contradicting I am. I literally just said I hate high-end hair care, and I have 2 high-end hair care products in this that I specifically chose. Anyway, this says a weightless multi-benefit antioxidant serum that provides pollution protection to perfect and protect all hair types and textures, heat protection up to 450 degrees. Style memory detangling satin shine. I don't know. I'm super curious about this because I feel like it's saying, you know, you can put it in and either like blow dry it, diffuse it, or air dry it, because I do all of the above, less so on the diffusing, but I definitely air dry and blow dry. So I'm curious to see how this actually works. Like my hair situation, sometimes it's super great and sometimes it's not. I also love it's in a pump. Never have tried any Olaplex products. I have a couple like samples of them, but I've never tried them. So really curious about that. Okay, then let's get into the things I actually picked for myself. This was like not on the sneak peeks preview, but it ended up being one of the items you could choose when you got in there, and I was really intrigued by it. So I don't know what this maybe it says gentle oil-free makeup remover spray. You will no longer dread removing your makeup. Unwind the soothing aroma of eucalyptus and watch your makeup effortlessly melt off your skin as you spray. Spray directly onto dry skin, blah, blah, blah. Massage in gentle circular motions. I mean, I think it's just like a micellar water-esque type product put into a spray container. And I've actually been using my micellar water in a spray container recently per the recommendation of Dr. Shireen Idris, her YouTube channel. So I thought that was funny because I was like, oh, I just started doing that after I had already selected this, and this is kind of the same type of product. So kind of funny how that works out. And then I also got this Aloe Magnesium Reset Spray, and I actually got this because I feel like recently Corey was asking. He actually has started kind of taking magnesium for his muscles. He has kind of a lot of like his muscles get not really sore, but like he has a lot of muscle tension and things like that. And so I was like, oh my gosh, this is up for grabs, whatever. As an option in my Fab Fit Fun, I should grab it. And then I heard a lot of other people actually talking about how they loved it so much just for like sleeping. And so I was like, okay, well, even if you don't use it, I'm going to use it. So this is actually a pretty big bottle, and it's actually nice. This was quite spendy. I think this is like $50, and it was just like an option to choose. I mean, I think the box base pay is like $55. And I think this is like $50, and I got it as an option. So I'm like, heck yeah, let's do it. So I'm really curious to see how this really works. It says ready for relaxation and bliss. Just 3 pumps dispenses 45 milligrams of magnesium. Skin readily drinks in restorative vitamin C, nature's most powerful antioxidant, superberry used for millennia, something can't read, for yummy Z's like sleeping and quick relaxation. Spray onto skin and massage in, focusing on areas of tension or fatigue before any time. Oh, but do it anytime or for recovery and relaxation. Okay. Interesting. 2 more. This is the, I think you pronounce this not sure, Ocean Cleanser. This is just like a super basic cleanser. Once again, pretty sure it has a pump, but I think, oh, this is such, why is this so fancy? Wake up your skin and your senses. The seaweed infused gel cleanser removes everything from surface impurities to excess oils. So it says use morning and night. I've also kind of tried to transition to only washing my face truly with a cleanser at nighttime. So I'm going to kind of put this in my like backup get out when I'm ready to bust out another cleanser, because initially I would use like this type of cleanser in the morning and then more like foaming cleanser at night. But once again, Dr. Shireen Idris, I've been trying to do a little bit like more thought out skincare and like actually pay attention to my skin. So this one I'm excited about. It feels like super luxurious, like something I would never buy for myself. But yeah, and it's once again 5 fluid ounces, pretty big bottle. Okay. Lastly, this is the thing I'm most excited for in this box. And I was like, please don't let this sell out. Like, I want this to be an item when I get on, because the people who are like the higher tier who pay for annual get to do their selections first. And then the seasonal people have to wait like a few weeks and then they get to do theirs. So sometimes like the bag in the taupe color, like that was already gone. So I was like, please let this still be around when I get there. And it's the DIBS Desert Island Duo Blush and Bronzer Stick. And I got the shade 2. The shades were like 2 and 5, I think were the ones they were offering. So this is, I feel like I've seen everybody talking about this, and I can't believe I finally have one. I'm so excited. So this is like a dual-ended blush and bronzer. So that actually is really pretty color. I was nervous about the colors because I just didn't know what to expect. I tried to look up a bunch of videos online. But like if I'm traveling anywhere, it's so easy. Blush, bronzer, done. And I've really kind of gotten more into like my nude sticks lipsticks, like their blush and bronzer and stuff. But I'm like, 2 of them in one, like together, and you can just like do the whole draw on situation, feels so genius. But also I didn't want to pay full price for this because I feel like, is it like $38? I could be totally making that up. But I was like, I don't, once again, kind of the whole saving money deal. I'm like, do I want to go to the DIBS website and can I justify spending $38? And then it was available in this box and I was like, oh, perfect. Let's just do it. So that was definitely the thing I'm most excited about in this box. Obviously, I got a lot of good stuff. This was a definite win for a box. Sometimes the stuff I get, I'm like, I probably could have done without that. But this one I feel really, really good about. And I kind of probably went a little bit overboard. But anyway, there you have it. So yeah, that's my spring 2024 Fab Fit Fun box.